Who's on top when it comes to AI? Is it OpenAI, Anthropic, Gemini, Grok? I will tell you, whoever's on top this month most likely isn't going to be next month. So how do you keep up? Doesn't it cause you anxiety? How can you be an expert in this field without knowing everything? I just watched a 20-minute long confession from Network Chuck, who I've admired and watched for years. He's one of the top voices in our industry when it comes to cybersecurity and networking. His confession was that he both hates and loves AI. Like us, he has trouble keeping up. It causes him all kinds of anxiety too. So it really got me thinking about things. Why am I in this industry? What has changed over the years? What makes it so much different now than it was years ago? It's one simple thing: speed. 25 years ago, I remember how exciting it was to learn a new operating system. We had tons of time in between releases, so we could take time and learn all of the new features. 10 years ago, things got a little faster with cloud. Azure, AWS, Google Cloud, and other solutions were being developed extremely fast. It seemed a little harder to keep up, but it was still manageable. Then in 2022, ChatGPT was released. It started to change everything yet again. But this time something was different. The speed of change was something that we couldn't even think about keeping up to. OpenAI, Anthropic, Gemini, Grok, and other competitors quickly saw market demand, and the race officially started. The part though that gives me anxiety, like Network Chuck mentioned, is that the race hasn't ended. It's still going on. We wake up every single day to a new release of something. Now, we all hear about agents. We have this thing called OpenClaw, something about a lobster, I don't know, that allows us to have our AI running 24/7 and all of our little agent workers talking to each other. I admit I jumped on this. I spent weeks working with OpenClaw because I wanted to see what it was about. Truth is, it's amazing. But back to my point of how can we ever keep up? How long can we actually do this for? Truth is, we can't. Now, having nearly 30 years in tech, I always did try to stay on top. So it's hard for me to admit this, but those days are gone. We can't keep up to everything in cybersecurity, AI, cloud, breaches, and everything else going on. It's just not going to happen. For once, we can finally sit back and say, I don't know anything about that. And it's okay, because you know what? No one else out there knows everything. If there was ever a time to pick your lane, it's now. Stop learning things because you feel like you have to. Start learning things because you want to. Don't know everything about AWS? If you're not interested, that's okay. Want to learn Anthropic services inside now because that's what excites you? Then that's what you should be doing. Network Chuck said this so well. He talked about having an attitude of being extremely optimistic about all of these things that are being put in front of us. Stop fearing them and know that you have the ability to choose what you want to learn. Remember, I said anything you want to learn, not everything. You get to choose. So where do you go from here? Well, it's easy. Go back to your roots. Think about what got you into tech. It wasn't to keep up. It was to learn about things you enjoy. When you're learning about things you enjoy, you become great at them. When you're great at things, you become marketable and extremely employable. I can promise you that trying to keep up is a dead-end path. It'll get you nowhere except extremely burnout. If that's what you're doing, I urge you to stop. Instead, do things you enjoy. Surround yourself with other people that enjoy those same things. This journey is supposed to be fun. After all, that's why we're here, right? So if you're still here this far in the video, it's probably because you suffer from the same anxiety that I have, and I hope this really helped. I hope you keep that curiosity, passion, and fire in you, because if you can maintain that, you're going to do amazing things. Thanks for sticking around, and if you have a chance and want someone that's truly in your corner on your journey, subscribe so you don't miss future videos. Mike Miller, over and out.